The other book I got
you
was
got your
called...
vape plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it low? Is your phone low?
No, not yet.
It won't take long for this to charge.
That's fine.
There's 2 plugs there, though.
That's fine. I'm just used to the iPhone charger being...
There?
Yeah, it's cool. I'm not low yet.
I was going to say, well, I mean, before we get... Grab it. The white one. The white one. Getting good at doing this, going down the road. It's right above it. You would think they're side by side, but they're one above and below each other. Damn. You. You have juice. Hello. Is that you?
Yeah. Glad I did not do my hair today.
Glad?
Yeah.
Because of the wind?
Yeah.
It's here. Need to correct those copyrights from last night. I'm sure we'll get them. Nope, the naders didn't get us.
Who's naders?
Tornadoes.
Oh.
That's what the guy that we were watching last night, that weather guy,
Oh, yeah.
that Bow was watching, so he calls them naders.
Did get kind of freaky, though.
Yeah.
Like with the lights and stuff.
Yeah, we browned out a couple times, but that was it. Didn't even lose power. It
Did you
happened
see
once
where we're
this
still?
morning.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah. So I'm sure there's issues in the area, but tree. Heading to Pittsburgh. We're chasing it now. We're chasing the storm. Well, it's already went through, I guess. There's rolling stop there, buddy. What do we want to listen to? You don't want to listen to Anarchist Handbook.
No, I do not.
Doom. Talks about world.
Whatever.
It's gonna be fun.
Whatever.
He's hilarious. You don't like Norman Donald?
Oh,
The dry humor.
sure.
Anybody on YouTube worth watching? Just me. Freaking media had another one.
I'd rather listen to a book than podcasts.
Jordan Peterson.
I mean, we can do Norm Macdonald if you think it's gonna be funny.
Well, he's a comedian. It's his memoir.
Let's do it.
We'll start it after we stop. We're gonna stop at Speedway here first. Then we'll start the. It's called Base. Oh, yeah? Yeah, they're pretty common up there. What is dingling?
What's up?
I hear it.
Oh.
Oh, you're there. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, I hear it, but
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
fucking chance. Ding, ding, ding.
I know.
I mean, once we get something going, I probably won't even hear it, but yeah, just a bit of one, man. That's water I've seen in that thing, huh? We're gonna play Based on a True Story by Norm Macdonald. I believe it's his memoir. Stop and get some coffee.
Yeah, you should see what tornado sirens do to our dogs.
Those big bad German shepherds lose their minds, crying like little bitches. What should I cook tomorrow?
For my birthday,
For your birthday celebration?
beets.
We got beets.
Pickled beets.
We got them. Can't get the jar open.
Mushrooms.
Huh?
Mushrooms.
Oh, well, that can happen. All right, we'll be right back.
Ooh.
Be right back. I'm alone in the door. There, let's turn the camera around.
Wind is stupid.
Okay.
Hey.
Woo!
Good load.
$40. Yeah, it's 55 here. Ooh. And I got my seat heater on. The wind is blowing.
Speedway high prices equals April Fools. Yeah, did you ever end up getting gas where Corey told you that it was like $3?
Yeah, no.
Okay, because I got it for $3.40 yesterday.
Yeah, there was no place. Well, yeah, it was at Sheets. If you have that,
the card or whatever.
no, that's that high corn fuel gas.
Oh, gotcha.
Ethanol.
Oh.
No, I paid almost $3.50 at Sheets. Well, fuck this. I should have gone to a Speedway and used some points. Well. All right. There we go.
Tag bag landed in Vegas.
This is Audible.
All these people just keep coming up.
The heel of my thumb is swollen purple. It hurts. Just as they something had changed irrevocably. As I left the room, I heard something had changed irrevocably. As I left the room, I heard my grandma say, "Is there something wrong with that boy?" I love my grandma. Everything
We're back.
she did had to do with the making of food for the rest of us. I would lie on the cold linoleum of the kitchen floor and watch her work. My favorite was when she reduced vinegar. When vinegar is reduced, it becomes its own essence. All that is not necessary evaporates. And my grandmother said that all it takes for that reduction to take place is time. Just time. There's a picture of my grandmother on the kitchen wall. A picture of her as a young woman. And I would look between the picture and my grandmother and be unable to recognize each and the other. In the picture, she was plump and large. Outside the picture, she was thin and shrunken. There was no fat on her. Jack lived in a tool shed way back in the North 40. And for his work, he got 3 squares a day, and that was it. But I think he got more than that, because old Jack never mentioned family or home. So I think he got that in the deal, too. My favorite times were in the evening. My father would have company things needed fixed. Tommy Jackson, the town bar. One time, he had a hippie from Cornwall come in for a trim, forced a proper haircut on him. There was Angus McGregor. He was a fine fellow for the most part, but when he hit the jug too
Forced
deep,
a proper
his
haircut
words
on
would
that
start to get obscene, and then profane. And then my father would lay a cross look on him, and Angus would lower his eyes and make his words clear. They tell stories from who prescribes them a medicine. "I don't believe I have, Lloyd," said Angus. Well, his friend comes over one day and says, "Jim, I understand you got some medicine for your memory. Now tell me, does it work?" "Oh, yes," says Jim. "Works like a charm." "Well, I'd like to get some of that medicine for myself." "What's the name of it?" "Well, I'd like to get some of that medicine for myself." "What's the name of it?" "Oh, the doctor gave me for my medicine." Everybody would laugh hard, and my father the hardest of all. And then, just as the laughter began to subside, he'd repeat, "Rose, what's the name of that medicine?" And everybody would laugh harder still. I would laugh too, sitting cross-legged in the corner. I loved all my dad's jokes. But the real stories were better than the jokes, of course. They were the tales of when old men were young men, living through the Depression, when there was nothing to be had. And if you couldn't find work, there was no government to bail you out, so...
Yeah.
And if you couldn't find work, there was no government to bail you out, so...
Yeah.
My
It's
dad
disconnected
became a
about 5
railroad
times,
in
so
those times.
who knows?
And only the gray...
It's
Dad
disconnected
became a
about 5
railroad
times.
Richard.
Chicago.
As a way of controlling...
Just talking about this?
Yeah, that's the first time. I just got a copyright warning. Is it working?
Let's see. Sorry. Just talking to work. Yeah.
So I just got a heads up. Oh, you found a squirrel? Sweet. I just got a warning that popped up on my phone. It says, heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked.
Like a week ago, I just asked him.
How come I get away with it?
Well, I said, how do you get copyrighted for music but not for books?
I mean, Norm's dead.
Norm's dead.
I guess somebody's getting money for it.
Yes.
Well, that sucks. So we're just basically gonna have to.
So what now?
Well, I'll just leave it in private once we're done. So we'll hit play since we're already copyrighted.
All right.
Was.
Chapter 12. Me, Gabe Veltri, and a squib. Like all ugly things,
Yeah.
Fremont Street is uglier when the sun is bright.
I'll just leave it in
This
private when
Saturday
we shut it
noon,
down.
It is scorchingly ugly. Why are we downtown?
That sucks because I was
whined Adam,
hoping to get a bunch of watch hours, but nothing really matters.
reaching over to lean on the horn. A moment later, a man emerges from an apartment building and walks
Stupid.
briskly toward us. The man is Gabe Veltri, a professional poker player. He makes a fine living at the Aria Poker Room playing Limit Hold'em, where he
So
joyously
maybe
books
we need
his
to give
60
more
hours a
commentary
week.
while we're
When the
listening
market
to it.
tumbled a few years back, Gabe went bottom feeding and snatched up a property here on Fremont.
That sucks, man. I know I gotta clean up some copyright from last night. Private equals members only. I don't have members, so. We have subscribers, but no members.
What's the difference?
Well, people with memberships, if you have memberships, people pay a certain amount to determine it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of backwards with Twitch. With Twitch, a sub means you're paying for your sub.
All right.
Yeah, it's like $2 a month, depending. I mean, you could set it at whatever amount you want, but well, that sucks. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be able to just mute out a single part of it. There's tons. We've played
It's
it
like
almost
the whole ride.
whole ride so far. For what, 100? It took 100 minutes for them to detect that it was copyright audio. That's the first time I've ever had them do that for an audio book. I've never even been. It sucks too because I just finished my strike yesterday.
Oh, yeah? Shit.
March 31st was yesterday. Well, if I was getting a strike on this, they usually would just cut the stream. So they haven't done that yet, I don't think.
He said switching to desktop.
Yeah,
Can't comment.
can't comment? I don't think you can comment until the stream's over on live streams. Even then, it's like I said, unless I leave it up. Because it automatically, when you end it with a mobile app, it goes to private. I always switch it instantly back to public. So I can receive comments. But this one being a bad boy stream, I'll probably leave it private for a while. It's so stupid. Means they've already detected. Let me check the studio. I got a notification. It's just for comments. Achievements. Doesn't show anything for live yet. Trey sent a video.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I did get copyrighted last night too.
I'm not watching it.
Huh?
I'm not watching it. I already saw what's gonna happen. I'm not doing it.
Oh, what he sent?
Yep.
Was it bad?
It's got a hamster. It's got a rodent in a cage with a snake.
Snake.
Yep.
Feeding.
Yep. I'm not doing it.
It's feeding.
I'm not doing it. I don't know why he would send that.
He's laughing in chat. It's just feeding time. It's a big rat.
You're on my shit list, Trey. Don't turn the sound on.
Well, it went on automatically because there's nothing else playing. What up, frickin'? We were just listening to Norm Macdonald's memoirs, and apparently listening to the audio book is copyrighted. It actually says on the bottom of the stream, heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio. Freaking audio book. Yeah, that's first time. I've listened to a lot of different audiobooks. I mean, none by anybody as popular as Norm Macdonald, I guess. Still, that's pretty silly. So, we have no music we can play. We can't play the book. So, might as well continue listening.
Yeah, I guess.
We're heading to Pittsburgh to go take a 15-minute video for address verification for one of the new buildings and go eat at Baker Square. Yeah. We went there last time we went out this way, and man, the food was pretty good. And actually, we're gonna make it right at bussin' time. So, pretty sure I might get exactly the same thing I got last time. It was so delicious, but we'll see.
I hope that other place is open though. The one, remember when it was closed because they were like so busy?
The slider place. Isn't that what they had, was sliders?
It was like well, they had sliders, but they had a bunch of vegetarian shit too.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Just trying to see. It's kind of like a huge cafeteria with a bunch of restaurants around it, but you sit there and you order your food on your phone and they just bring it to you.
But you can order like anything you want from all the different restaurants.
Yeah, you can order like one thing from here, one thing from here, one thing from here. It's all on this one app. It's pretty neat. They turned an old Nabisco factory into a big old food court type thing. I forget what it's called. What's it called?
Baker Square?
No, I mean the food court area.
Oh.
I mean, it's a whole bunch of shops and stuff there, but where we went, there's a bar. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if it's, I guess it's a public area. We'll see. Probably won't get any copyrights. Well, they did play music in here too.
Did they? Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, there was music overhead, but I don't know if it was like Muzak shit, you know, wasn't it? Or was it?
I don't remember.
Copyright music. We'll see. We'll see. Turn Norm McDonald back on.
Pine Street, where the hustlers and whores beg and cajole. When he's in Vegas, this is his home. Except for the times I'm in town.
I love people
And then he stays
watching
with
people
me
freak out over
in
their
my
dinners and a
suite.
camera.
What I like about Gabe is
I mean, from the outside looking
we
in,
went by
that's
a roulette table at Caesars.
but if I'm going to be sitting in there, it may be a
when
different
I asked
issue.
Gabe to guess the number, he said 26.
You had some good
And
ones
the wheel
earlier.
spun, and lo and behold, a little silver ball landed on
Actually,
26.
Let's you let yours out, didn't you? You played yours earlier. I'm gonna watch that. Oh, you have two of them. You know that sound? Yeah, I don't care either. This is in Grand Rapids. MCC ended up having to smurf somebody.
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you gonna show yours later? Yeah, you really can't see it on his. Hey, poor dairy farmer. Let me. Ooh. I got this copy. Oh, there it goes. There we go.
Some nice boots they got in there. They look comfy, don't they? Oh, we got
That
a
was you
ducker
belching,
right there
yeah.
to your left. She just ducked way down in her seat. To
I just
avoid me.
playing your video from earlier.
So was that you that belched duck? No, it's
Oh
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
See?
the staff took notice now.
Hmm.
We're driving to Pittsburgh, PDF.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're on the turnpike in Ohio.
Look at them all in that window
Just
staring
passing
I know.
Streetsboro
Hilarious.
area.
Here comes one.
Let's see.
Where are we going? I'm hungry. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
What you guys up to?
place in Pittsburgh called Baker Square.
People don't want you filming while they're eating dinner. So you guys could keep it moving. Why are you guys recording me right now?
Silent treatment.
Look at that dude.
Oh, York?
Hey man,
Hey, I do not consent to
Yeah,
like
man.
my image
Yeah.
being taken. Can I get your card or something? Sorry, what's the like? I don't
They flipped
consent
her
to
off.
this. Why are you flipping me off? What did I do wrong for you? You would just like address me.
if you can film me, talk to me, man. You guys gonna keep it moving then?
We're back.
What you guys doing?
Just noticed it. Shitty signal all the way this whole drive so far, man.
You guys, please, man. You got no business being here.
Where'd he go? Over there?
Keeps disconnecting.
Huh?
Yeah, it's been
Right.
usually this drive does not have this bad a signal. I'm wondering if the
Oh, there it
storms
is over
last
there.
night did something with the tower network. Oh, fucking hills, man. My ears are popping.
So if we get off anywhere that has a gas station, do we have to pay a toll?
What's the reason?
Some.
What's the reason?
I mean,
Some.
if we exit the turnpike, we have to pay the toll. There should be another service center before the end of the turnpike.
Right?
Yeah, but they don't sell the ones on the turnpike, right?
Rural Ray.
Stop.
Nice
Not even a
clean
big
view.
deal.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
Hey, your boy just got me
Fancy little
copyrighted,
bar it is.
Anna. We were listening to Norm Macdonald's memoirs, and I just got a warning on the bottom of my stream saying that heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. So, and we were all the way to chapter 14, although one of the chapters was I don't remember. What you gonna
It's
do?
the Pump House dessert parlor. Look at that. It's all green.
This video gets really good in
It's
a
a pretty
minute.
cool chair. Hangs on a chain. That's pretty awesome. I like that
I
chair.
want one of those.
I need some of those
I wish
chairs.
there was a place to hang one in my office, but the
They're
ceilings
pretty
are.
cool.
They have the
Shit.
frames for them. Where they hang from a frame.
Yeah, but where am I going to hang it? You've seen the ceiling in my office.
No,
It's like,
a frame that holds it. It's like a pedestal
oh.
that holds it.
Oh.
My aunt had one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that. After I pee.
Oh, is this the main entrance to their fancy bar?
Anna, I'm really sad that you missed poker last
Studio.
night.
Was it a theater?
She came back. She
Yeah,
knocked
it's a
me out the
theater.
first game, and then she made it to the money round the second
Yeah, it
game.
is. Smell that popcorn? I smell popcorn. I just farted.
Who are you?
Somebody paced him with a badge. Is that the police bag that came out? Is he wearing a badge of some sort? Oh, a pin? Oh, okay, I got you. Cool. Don't block the door in case they want to come out. Oh, it's a pin. I thought it was a badge. Yeah, it's a pin. That's a pretty fancy little theater and restaurant all together. That's pretty awesome. I like that. Heck yeah. I'll have to come here sometime. No person 15 years or younger admitted after 5 p.m. unless accompanied by an adult 18 years or older.
You guys got any questions or anything, or what? So you don't see Jared smiling at my
Trying to get her number.
What's going on?
Thanks, Boo. It was a good night.
Mysterious it seems. Right, well, this is private property, so we're not actually able to have the cameras out. Is everything okay? Are you in danger? Can I help you? Anything?
Kind of a peaceful day for me.
Is this QAnon? New stuff. My imagination's running wild.
Yeah, it's bad this whole drive. I've had to reconnect at least 20 times.
Pardon me, sir. I'm gonna have to ask
Yeah, I
you to
keep
take
having
off.
to close and reconnect too.
Reconnect.
All right. Dungeons and Dragons just like we'll be all set, man. Are you done? You get your footage? You get a shot? You all set, bro?
T-Mobile's working,
What's up,
but
bro?
Verizon's being shitty.
You all set, man? Take care of it. I think your dad took off over there.
Yeah, it's pretty bad though. It just keeps disconnecting.
And this way. We're making here. I got
Yeah.
you to talk.
Knees back up.
Do you want to talk about why
You're
we're-
borderline harassing me. So do you know what the
This is private
harassment?
property. You're not
No,
allowed
this
to be
is
here,
public
sir.
property.
Sir, it's
You're
not.
mistaken.
This right here? No, I promise you, sir. This right
Alright.
here is private property. That's sidewalk.
That's
You
all
can film
public.
all you
That's
want.
all public.
This right here.
It's all publicly
This
accessible.
is private property, my friend.
It's all publicly
That
accessible.
right there,
All-
sidewalk.
Do you understand?
You're free to
Do
film all
you
want.
understand
Back up.
federal
You
case
can
law?
use all you want right
You
on
can
the
shut up
sidewalk
and
right
listen
here,
and
my
learn
friend.
something.
My friend.
You can shut up
This
and
right
listen
here
and
is
learn
private
something.
property.
You can shut up and listen and
We're
learn
gonna be
something.
repeating ourselves over
Let
and
me
over
make you.
again,
Let me
buddy.
make you aware of
This
something.
here is private property.
Okay, if you're not going to listen, then
I'm not
you can
gonna
just go
listen,
on
bud.
somewhere.
I'm not going to listen.
Well, you're going to be sadly
You
mistaken
said-
when they show up and tell you this is public property.
Absolutely.
Wrong.
Let's hold on together.
When private property owners open their property
sir,
to
sir,
the
this
public,
here is private
their
property.
private property
This here is
rights are
private
circumscribed by the people who use
This
the
here is
property.
private property,
That
my
means
friend.
you lose private property rights when you open your property to the public.
If you want,
That is
then
federal
you
case law. Why don't you read up on it? Read up on the federal case law. I'll be right here. Don't
Let's
worry.
wait until our friends get here.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be right here, bro.
Absolutely.
I'll be right here. You'll find out. It's publicly
This is
accessible,
private
which means I
property.
can be here.
This here is private property.
Wrong.
No, you can be here.
You have
can
no
be here.
trespassing signs up there, or do you have no trespassing signs down there,
You can be
or do you
here
have
all
no?
you want.
Or do you have no? Oh, I can only be here if I don't have my camera. Shut up. You're stupid.
Correct.
You're stupid.
So
You're stupid. You're stupid. That's like telling me I can't be here because I'm black.
You
That's a
can be
civil
here.
liberties infringement, partner.
We can be
Understand
here
the
as much as you
Constitution and what the First Amendment
understand how
says.
you're pointing these
I can
things.
point my camera anywhere I want to from a public space.
So, is that what this is about? Is this about you guys like
It's about you learning that you don't have the right to come out into the public and tell the people what they can and can't do.
This here is private property.
No,
my
it's
friend.
public property. It's accessible from that public street. It's accessible from that public street. All of these individual businesses that rent these suites have access to this property. If I want to frequent one of these businesses, the public has the right to use this property. Am I correct? Understand federal case law. When a private property owner opens his property up for public use, his private property rights are circumscribed by the rights of the people who use that property. That is federal case law.
Okay, I believe you.
Okay.
Is this about the First Amendment? Is that why we're doing this? I'm just trying to get to the bottom of why. That's the main question.
Well, why is it important? Of why?
Well,
Why is it important if it's legal?
you don't want to tell me a lot of people don't want
Well, then they should stay at home because you understand nobody has an expectation of privacy in public. That's why you have cameras inside and outside your building recording everything, because no one has an expectation of privacy in public, and I don't need anyone's permission to record them. I don't need to go away. I'm perfectly legal right here doing what I'm doing.
Did you get in trouble prior and you're just exacting your First Amendment right? Is that what the issue is?
I have children and I want them to grow up in an America where we still have
That's
freedom.
what it's about. It's about America. Right?
It's about America, all right.
Is that the answer you needed? Well, I'm glad you got the answer you needed. You live in this country. You should cherish your rights. We all have these rights. You know, your ancestors fought and died for our civil liberties. And in the 60s, when people were protesting civil liberties down in the South, they were spitting on sidewalks and the police were arresting them and criminalizing them for it, saying they were damaging government property just because they were standing up for civil liberties. So if there's no, I'm just walking around with a camera. They sell these at every damn store. Everybody's got one. I just choose to utilize mine, and I choose to go around in public and record whatever I can see. And that means through your windows if you don't have blinds, because you have to create the privacy you want. You can't tell people in public you can't record through my window. All you can do is close your blind. So, and it's a shame that a lot of people don't understand that. And then we have to go through this whole thing where I don't really want to talk to these people. I just want to be left the hell alone. I'm on a sidewalk, minding my own business. So what? I'm looking through the window. I'm checking out the food they serve. I'm looking at the inside of the building. The people who view my content want to see what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? And people need to learn. If you're going to go out to a restaurant and eat in public, you don't have a right to privacy. I guarantee they got cameras all in there, watching everybody that comes in and out of that place, employees and citizens, right? So that's the point we're trying to make. They think they have the right to record, but we don't. And that's bullshit. Because this could be my personal security camera. You know what I mean? I'm walking around out here in Grand Rapids. Somebody can get mad at me and assault me, and I'm going to catch it on camera and have evidence to show the police that somebody assaulted me. You know what I'm saying? Your camera is there to protect you. That's why you should always pull it out.
Calmed everybody the fuck
Especially
down.
the
They're
police.
just all listening.
Especially if
to them
somebody's going to call the police on you for not committing a crime.
The other guy,
You
the young
put
guy,
those
just
lights on
walked
top of you
away.
for not doing anything illegal.
Once he figured out, oh
Yeah.
shit,
I think the biggest thing is
all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. They don't understand. They don't understand that they don't have an expectation of privacy in public. They think they can go out to a restaurant that's a private restaurant, go inside and sit down, and they have this expectation of privacy that nobody in public can watch them or see what they're doing or look through the window or anything. And they're mistaken. They need to learn. That's what we do. See, now he's going to learn. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to educate all of his employees. If somebody else comes walking down the sidewalk with a camera looking out our windows, do not go out there and engage with them because they're lawful in what they're doing. And our time is better served inside the facility, servicing our patrons. Instead of catering to their feelings, we just need to let them know, hey, what they're doing is lawful, and all we can do is close our blinds. Have a good one, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Okay, bye.
Smile and a wave. I love it. Smile and a wave. Why can't everybody just be happy, smile and wave? Well, at least he smiled. He didn't wave, but he smiled. He's a handsome fella. He looks kind of like Jason Statham. Yes, he looks like Jason Statham. Can you move like him? Without breaking a hip. He looks like Waldo. He looks like Jason Statham. Right? Dude, I thought we just had this conversation, bro. I thought we just had this conversation. I can record whatever I can see. But listen, listen. People need to get over their feelings. Feelings are not law. Your feelings do not trump my rights. My feelings don't trump your rights. I'm not in my feelings at all. Trust me. I'm not in my feelings at all. Trust me. I'm not in my feelings at all. Trust me. I'm not in my feelings. You got it confused, brother. Dude, we just had a conversation. Did nothing I just say over there sink in that fucking head of yours? Not a damn thing sunk in, dude. You're back to stupid. You're back to stupid, aren't you? You're back to stupid, right? We just had a conversation over there, and you come over here and rise him about her feelings. She is responsible for her feelings. You are not responsible for her feelings. I'm not responsible for your feelings. I'm not responsible for your feelings or her feelings or any of those people's feelings. People are responsible for their own damn feelings.
I politely explained to her what I was doing.
Right.
And that I'd be gone in a minute and I was walking.
I mean, what would be so wrong with a business owner coming out and saying, hey, can I advertise my business, get some free publicity? Why not get some free publicity? You don't know who in the fuck I am, do you? Nobody here knows who in the fuck I am and what kind of fucking presence I have on the interweb and how many followers I have.
Interweb.
My videos can make or break a business. Bad publicity is not good at all. At least stay inside and don't even come out. Represent your business. Don't be a fool. Damn feelings, I swear. People need to get over themselves. The public thread, Lisa Knight,
Interwebs.
and Renee
Yeah.
Brower.
The interwebs.
Arts Marketplace. That's cool. Destroyer of Worlds. Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls. What? What kind of book is that? Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls. Yeah, I'm gonna read my daughter some bedtime stories about rebel girls. Give her some ideas she didn't have before.
I'll read that.
Oh yeah, cool. Rockstar. People need to get over their feelings. Feelings are not law. Y'all are gonna learn the law. Like me, I'm not in my feelings. Trust me, you would know if I was. Because you don't know me. That's why. Trust me.
What's he saying?
Some people are
I'm
just so
such a
damn
narcissist.
stupid. I don't
I
understand
have
it.
to watch Doc, watch
just
my
really
videos
don't
to
get
hear
it.
my own voice.
Daddy dropped on her head too many times? Daddy kick you in the teeth too many times? What the hell? Oh, yeah. Robert. Oh, he looks like a Robert. Hello. Uh-oh.
This is the first time I've ever seen people using those. Pull over areas.
There they are right there, guys.
Using what?
There they are.
Pull off areas.
I'm waiting for you. Oh, did he? Cool. Oh, is it? Oh, I guess they're not coming to soothe that butt hurt on your butt hurt. They got no butt hurt cream for that butt hurt. Oh, there they go. There they go, man. If you run, you can catch them. Yeah, if you run, you might be able to catch them. What a shame. Oh, they thought we were gonna like take off because they called the cops or something. I guess that's what they thought. I guess they think the cops scare everybody. See, when you know the law and you know you're within your rights, you don't have to be scared of the law. That's right. There's a lot of those.
Is it charging?
No.
I did. Maybe he just like went around the block and he's gonna come back. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's just gonna go around the block and come back. Oh damn! Waiting for that putter. You're chock full, ain't you, man? Oh, there they go. There they go.
That's your phone. It keeps taking over as the. Is it charging?
Yeah, it's charging now.
Keep an eye on your dad. If you run, you can catch him.
What are you doing?
I just hit play because
Well,
every time you do that, it pauses me. So
Well, you'll see the chat. But stringer assignments keep popping off. Something in Bedford Township or Bedford. What is this? Somebody at our front door? Or is that us leaving?
let me check.
Tree transformer, Bedford Heights tree and transformer fire.
I know, right? At least they're busy making money. That's good in this economy. It's awesome.
No, it's mom.
Huh?
It was mom's.
Okay. Already?
Not. I mean, she's not going to our house. I don't know what she was doing.
Oh, it was her ring.
Yeah.
Cop ain't coming. Canopy, Grand Rapids downtown. Oh yeah, there. We got three guys here. Yeah.
Yeah. 73 miles to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we were stopping somewhere for me to
Well,
be.
we haven't gotten off the turnpike yet. I asked you if you wanted me to stop at that one.
Oh, I know, but I thought we were only going like 20 miles. Sorry. It's my bad.
Got them in sight right there. They're doing their job.
Kinder Reservoir.
Doing their job like they're supposed to, man. That's what they get paid for, right?
The fish tender.
Yep.
Look, I got to walk. Damn.
I gotta see what's going on with this. 'Cause I said I gotta see what's going on with this because I can't stay in the stream unless.
Oh, there's all kinds of bacon. Yeah, look at all the bacon. Look, more bacon. It's the Grand Rapids kind. Yeah.
You can.
Because if I'm plugged into there, I'm always going to go through here. But if I plug in down here,
I plugged the wrong fucking thing.
Hot dog, no but.
At the table had heard his guess, and everybody was going nuts. I said, Gabe,
It's just a wiener. Yeah. He's an unintelligent joke. Nope, nowhere. Nowhere. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Surprised Starbucks ain't open. Oh, really?
My phone's gonna die eventually. She's screaming.
Oh, that's crazy.
well, just give me a few minutes, I guess.
Over there.
Shut the screen off for now.
I don't see him. Yeah, they're long gone. They is long gone. Oh yeah, we done been by this one before. Yeah, we're at the end of the road now. All right. Getting him some exercise today. Shut the fuck up. Give me a mirror while I say shut the fuck up. I don't have to watch my mouth. It's freedom of speech. Just shut up, get back in your car and leave, dude. Nobody needs your useless directives, okay? I know that's what you're trained to do, but we don't need your useless directives. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. See you later. What's your name? Dipshit. That's a sexy smile, man. I'm gonna put you in my calendar,
He's a piece
bro.
of shit because he told me to watch my mouth. He can go fuck himself. Yeah. And I know it's on your camera. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
He's walking around the curtain, man.
That was funny. That shit was funny. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Crazy, but they're crazy. It's entertaining.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Corner Having an absolutely wonderful Saturday. Working Saturdays. I might actually add a few videos on Sundays too. I'm not exactly sure. We're trying to fix up the content delivery to better serve all of you. Fewer videos a day, 4 days a week might be the answer for that. But nonetheless, interesting news this morning or late last night. Andrew Tate released from prison. Now, this is a decision that I think has been a long time coming. I honestly believe that while Andrew Tate may have done some heinous things in his life, I don't believe that Romania has a strong case against him. I believe he was falsely imprisoned or imprisoned under false pretenses, and I don't believe he will ultimately be convicted of anything. That said, I'm wrong all the time, but let's take a look at how everybody's melting down and reacting to this. By the way, all my videos are sponsored by Meta PCs. It's the computer I use. It's the computer I recommend to my friends and family. If you use promo code TheCornering, you can save on your next setup. My exact computer is actually on this page. I've worked with them to put some good, better, best, insane builds, but they still do custom builds. They do laptops, they do financing, all this type of stuff. So when you're ready for a computer, use the link in the description, or just remember promo code TheCornering in Meta PCs. So last night, both Tate brothers released from prison. Now, this doesn't mean that charges have been dropped, but it does mean, they've been released and put under house arrest. That said, I'd say this is a move in the right direction, given they never should have been in prison for almost 6 months with no charges. Anyway, if you've got what you need, charge the guy, okay? Very reasonable expectation. So, recently released, Andrew Tate has sworn that there is 0% chance that he will be found guilty of what he's been accused of. Tate and his brother Tristan, alongside 2 alleged female accomplices, were all released on house arrest from Romanian jail on Friday evening, having been incarcerated since December. As he and his brother walked out of the jail together, the misogynistic influencer remained silent while Tristan delivered a brief statement claiming the judge's decision would be vindicated. Tate, 36, later broke his silence by claiming there was 0% chance of him being found guilty before uploading a strange video back at the Romanian residence where he was arrested on December 29th. Tate was arrested on December 29th in Bucharest along with Tristan and 2 other individuals on suspicion of various offenses. It's interesting to me. I imagine you see, speaking after his release, Tate said, "Freedom at last. It's a bit emotional. I've been in one room since last year, so it's a little bit emotional. I want to give respect firstly to the judges who heard us today because they were very attentive. They listened to us and let us free, so I give absolute respect to them. I have no resentment in my heart for the country of Romania or anyone else. I just believe in the truth. I believe God and the fire of truth will eventually destroy all lies, and anybody who lies along enough time frame, or anyone who lies on long enough time frame,
36 miles till we get off the turnpike.
I believe in this."
That's what it says.
He also claimed that he is now has absolute clarity of thought. In a bizarre video of him pacing backwards and forwards while smoking a cigar at his
To be a
home
pain, but I gotta
after his
pee.
release
I thought
from
it was
jail
only
on
like
house
20
arrest.
some till we got off the
Along with the
turnpike.
video of him puffing out cigar smoke inside the Bucharest
Like way back when.
held women since last year
not
of the
at all.
24-hour lockdown. He added, "No yard time, pacing a 3-meter cell, zero electronics, outside contact, absolute clarity of mind, real thoughts, vivid plan, 1 hour home, I can't stand my phone, some habits die hard, we must defeat the Shaitan," apparently. I don't know much about, maybe that's something I just figured, I just don't know anything about. Of course, earlier this month, the group of 4 appeared at bail hearing, which Tate hoped would result in him being released from prison and placed under house arrest after nearly 3 months behind bars. The bail application was rejected by a judge on Wednesday, and all 4 appealed the decision. Today, the Court of Appeal in Bucharest ruled that the 2 brothers and their 2 alleged accomplices would be released from prison and be placed under house arrest. The spokesman for the Tate brothers exclusively told Mail Online, "We are ecstatic to announce the Romanian judicial system approved Andrew and Tristan Tate's appeal against last week's extension decision. They will be placed under house arrest while the investigation continues. Who knows? You know, are they going to stay around? Are they going to head on over to a non-extradition country? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. They will continue to fight to clear their names of these fabricated accusations. However, this is a big step in the right direction.
2 miles.
All four have been ordered to stay in the building where they live unless granted permission to leave by the courts.
That's their
Reporters and
primary.
members of the public flocked around the Tate brothers as they left jail. Tristan, walking ahead of his brother, gave a short statement. I just want to say the judges made the right decision. I don't care what they've been accused of. You have to charge somebody. You can't just hold them. Especially when you're talking about having held the guy for 4 or 5 months and no charges. It is my belief that the evidence that they have is probably circumstantial or spurious at best, and that they don't believe that they're going to get conviction. And they're waiting to try and actually put together a case against the guy. Now, despite numerous appeals to be released, the controversial fight had remained. Andrew and his brother. Now, the internet reacts. Ina Ross, who was even on the visitors list while their brothers were in Romanian custody, was the first one to speak publicly. Welcome home, brothers. It must be a coincidence you guys get out on the release date of The Matrix. He wrote on Twitter. Furthermore, in Aiden's April 1st broadcast, it's fair to say the popular streamer was thrilled with the news and revealed his intentions to call Andrew privately. Yeah, that is pretty interesting. Sneeko, another close friend of Tate, also shared his reaction to the news. In another, he added, "Remember, everyone who lied, no more. Free Tate." The first emergency meeting back is going to literally change the world. Welcome home to the Tate brothers. I mean, I suppose their podcast would be extraordinarily popular. YouTuber Leah Heilpern, who had previously interviewed Andrew Tate on numerous occasions, claimed Vice owes the brothers an apology. The Tates have been released from prison and are on house arrest, one step closer to clearing their name. I wonder if the people that tried to ruin these men's lives will apologize or be held accountable for the damage they've caused. Probably not, she added. Vice owes the Tates an apology. You know, of course, they've been put on house arrest.
So I'm just going to put...
But that doesn't mean that they're not guilty. That doesn't mean that they won't be formally charged.
How do I do that?
But, you know, ultimately, it's a step in the right direction. If they thought that they were going to really
if I should do from home to Maple Heights and Maple Heights to home, or if I should do from Green Springs to Maple Heights and then Maple Heights to home.
They would have charged them by now, and I've said that. And so, like, since the beginning, what's been weird about the Tate thing is, like, again, I'm not like a Tate guy.
Green Springs to Maple Heights.
Green Springs to Maple Heights to home.
He's had some base takes. He's had some terrible takes. He's done support. But they never did that. And so I have to admit, as the months kind of passed, month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, and they're still locked up, right, going into April, from December still, and no charges ever being really formally laid, it just felt more and more like they were going to be, released, or that they just didn't have evidence. So here's the video he released. I mean, he's kind of walking around.
How you doing, sir? Good.
Not in the best shape of his life, but he's walking around. I can't play because there's music playing in the background, but you see people, and awful and unjust as it was, the incarceration served an opportunity for you to take your mindset and game plan to the next level. And you took that opportunity. Yeah, 3 months with no cigars. I bet the nicotine rush was hard. That's probably true. It's interesting to me how this is all going to shake out. Will they ever press formal charges at this state? At this state, I don't know. I'm interested to see. I just think that the more time passed, the more charges were brought, the more, little holes started to get poked into everything. It started to really stink, to me anyway. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say down in the comment section down below. Make sure you stick around today. I've got 2 or 3 videos planned, and perhaps a live stream later. Lots to talk about. Busy weekend. I really appreciate you. Make sure, obviously, like this story and many others I follow, you leave a like on the video, you click subscribe down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
What? Ron DeSantis refuses to extradite Trump.
Well, can we come and wait inside? No, of course not. You are New York Times. If you don't open the gates, we shall take your castle by force. You don't frighten us, Manhattan pig dogs. Go and boil your bottom, the son of a silly person. I'll blow my nose at you, so-called district attorney. If you do not agree to my commands, then I shall take it.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and if you watched the headline late yesterday, you saw that Donald Trump was indicted on 34 counts of absolute bologna sausage. But what you may not know is what this actually means. Is he actually going to go to prison? The answer is, of course, no. And what this means for the greater picture of our justice system. I think I talked at length yesterday about just how embarrassing our justice system was when dealing with the people who were going on a guided tour of the Capitol in comparison to what they were doing with the very same people who were doing the very same thing, only far more out of control in some cases yesterday and the day before, what was catch and release at the Capitol because it was politically charged. Well, they felt like they could put these people into federal prison for years and years and years and win votes, which was disgusting. It still is. And now we have yet another example of that, and we have Trump getting 34 charges. So what does it actually mean? Well, it basically amounts to a low-level felony, as if convicted, by the way. And the fallout has been wild. So 34 counts of business fraud after New York City indictment. Donald Trump was shocked when he learned Thursday that a Manhattan grand jury voted to indict him. According to his attorney, who revealed the former president will face 34 counts when he's arraigned next week. His lawyer told Sean Hannity that he talked to Trump after the indictment came down, saying they both learned about it through the media and not Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's office, because that's what this is all about. He said he's ready to fight, he's the toughest guy I know. He was shocked, because we really weren't. I was shocked, the lawyer said, of Trump's reaction. I've never been more angry about a charge because today the rule of law in the United States of America is dead, or died. It's dead. The lawyer added that he believes the reports that Trump will be charged with over 30 counts of business fraud. We now heard 34 counts, and I guarantee you it's going to be 34. We'll find out next week, he said. We'll take each check and make that count. Perhaps that's what they'll do because the checks are paid to Cohen, he explained. The lawyer added that Trump's expected Tuesday arraignment has not been finalized. This is all just a giant dog and pony show. Even DeSantis makes a comment about it in a very DeSantis way, but check this out. So if you'll note, he curiously does not mention Donald Trump's name, but he writes, the weaponization of our legal system to advance a political agenda turns the rule of law on its head. It's un-American. The Soros-backed Manhattan District Attorney has constantly bent the law to downgrade felonies and excuse criminal misconduct, yet now he's stretching the law to target a political opponent. Florida will not assist an extradition request given the questionable circumstances at issue with the Soros-backed Manhattan prosecutor and his political agenda. I mean, I think that's pretty good. I mean, yes, he didn't say Trump, but, after all, he is still running against him. Now, what does it actually mean?
He hasn't announced it.
The charges relate to an alleged cover-up over hush money paid to Stormy Daniels. Daniels claims that she hooked up with Trump in 2006, then accepted $130K from his former lawyer weeks before the 2016 presidential election in exchange for her silence on the counter, which I guess was not a good investment. Full details about the charges brought by the grand jury are not yet known, and there are few legal precedents for this situation, but the indictment or even conviction is unlikely to legally prevent Trump from running for presidency. That's part of what they wanted to do here. They wanted to stop him from running for president. I've never been more galvanized in my opinion on Trump. I've never been more open to letting him win my vote back, I'll say. I voted for him twice, right? 16 and 2020. And I feel like he's wavered a little bit in some of the people that he hired and never got rid of. And I've talked at length about, how he abandoned Section 230, all these type of things. He wasn't more vocal about the people who were locked up for J6. But I'm open to it now because this is insanity. Many complex legal issues could arise if Trump won the presidency race after a criminal conviction, though. It's unclear if another White House run would be politically viable in those circumstances. Now, the timeline of it, I don't really care about. He banged some whore, whatever. It's going on. So, and it's, he's not going to face prison time. So what's involved in it? Indictment is simply a formal accusation. That's all it is. And that the individual has committed a serious crime if it details the charges that person faces. Now, what does it actually mean? Donald Trump is now the first former U.S. president to face criminal charges following the Manhattan grand jury indictment. Trump, who served just one term as president, just one term. You can only serve a maximum of 2. Okay. Could be facing 30 counts of fraud. Trump's lawyer said he will travel to Manhattan to be arraigned, but of course, the indictment or even a conviction is not expected to legally prevent Trump from running for the Republican nomination for a second term as president. There would be complex legal issues that may arise, however, if he were to win the election. Political experts say that the legal charges will only galvanize his core supporters, which it has. The indictment will mean little to many that support him, and Trump has already said he's completely innocent, dismissing the accusations as politically motivated. At this point, even if he's convicted, I don't think it's going to change a lot of people's opinions of him. If you're on the left, if you have TDS, you actually think he's going to prison, you actually think you really got him, all this kind of stuff. It's just an indictment. He's not been convicted of anything. And then you get vodka knockers, Nancy Pelosi, weighing in and getting absolutely humiliated. Former White House Speaker Nancy Insider Trading Pelosi was ridiculed on Twitter Thursday over reaction to an indictment of former President Trump as she appeared to butcher a key principle of criminal law. The grand jury has acted upon the facts and the law, Pelosi wrote in her post. No one is above the law and everyone has the right to a trial to prove innocence. No, you're innocent until proven guilty, you absolute lunatic. She added, hopefully the former president will peacefully respect the system which grants him that right. Her failure to recognize that Trump is granted the presumption of innocence, one of the most basic requirements of a fair trial and an internationally recognized human right by the United Nations, sparked criticism on the social media platform. We don't have to prove our innocence in America, Ms. Pelosi, Harmeet Dillon, a former Trump campaign legal advisor, gently reminded the California Democrat. In a much more forceful reaction, conservative radio talk show host Mark Levin derided Pelosi as a moron and a Stalinist over her post. Stalinist Pelosi, prove innocence? It's innocent until proven guilty, moron, or at least it used to be. Josh Hawley echoed Levin tweeting, the right to prove innocence? This is America, not Russia. That's great is all. Okay, she got fact checked. So this tweet gets 26,000 likes, but getting crushed. Like here's Redheaded Libertarian saying, granted right, prove your innocence. This is the most anti-American vomit that has ever exuded your commie mouth. Tim Young, your insider trading has been above the law for your entire career. Sit down. Yeah, that was a successful ratio.
But I guess I don't need these anymore.
Madam Secretary, this isn't true. Presidents are not bound by the law.
Both days we've come here has been kind of shitty days.
Actually, everyone has the right to a trial to be proven guilty. As a lawmaker, you're supposed to know the difference in this country. Everybody just absolutely use Chris Manning. So now trials are about proving your innocence? Silly me. I guess I thought they were for the government to try and prove your guilt. The fact check coming in saying Ms. Pelosi mistakenly said that Trump can prove his innocence at trial. Law in the United States assumes the innocence of the defendant, and the prosecution must prove guilt for a conviction. But of course, she got destroyed. 43,000 replies. Today is the day that Trump really has to come back to Twitter. He really does. He's got to come back to Twitter because he's got to now's the time. Now is the time to galvanize your base. Now is the time to try to start making amends and really start pushing for presidency. You've never
I'm
had
about
more
halfway.
headlines than today. Make that tweet, Mr. President. I think that's what you have to do. You have to keep the pressure up. I also firmly believe that this is, of course, very politically motivated. It's a disgrace to this country. It's a disgrace to the rule of law and the sanctity of our courts. And this is nuts. It's like how do you feel about this? Like, as an American citizen, I'm sitting here saying, like, I talked about this last night on my show with Sadie Watson over at Community Notes. Like, everyone is making jokes about the rioters the last 2 days, Kentucky and Nashville, and it's like, and they're like, oh yeah, lock them up. That's the precedent. It's like, I know it's funny to put out the hypocrisy, but all that really does is remind me that dozens of Americans were locked away in federal prison. Some, I think, haven't even been tried yet. I might be wrong about that. I think there's at least one that hasn't been tried, or somebody sat in prison for 800 and something days. Still hasn't been. So, like, that's kind of North Korea-esque stuff, and that's exactly what's happening to Donald Trump. I mean, look at the crime in New York. Okay, let's just break it down that way. People are getting off in the street at record levels there. Do you think anyone cares if Donald Trump paid some working girl 120 grand to shut up? I mean, nobody actually cares about this. This is what I mean. It's like when the left pushed the J6 stuff and tried to make that a thing, no one cared. Now that no one's going to care about this. Back when the right tried to make a big deal about Bill Clinton and his cigar, no one cared about that. If these politicians have no idea what regular Americans are struggling with day to day, maybe they should be talking about inflation and pissing away our money in Ukraine, not protecting, having armed guards for our money, but not our students. Maybe these things would be worth it, but no, it's never. This is why the two-party system, for all its benefits, we really just have a uniparty of morons. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I want to mention.
See if you can find like a store or something.
Coffee Brand Coffee, my company, we just launched 2 new cold brews. We already have the Columbia, which is one of our top sellers of all of our products on the website. So we've also turned our dark roast
So
and our
how do you do his cold brews?
Pre-packaged bags. You just put it in a water
did it
jug.
before.
Oh yeah, you just the big packets, right?
Yeah, the big,
That's right.
big bag.
Coffee, you can add whatever you want to. I'm going to leave a link to that and the promo code is ordering to save. I think you'll really love these. Again, the Colombian is a hot seller for us, and now you get a dark and a light that I think will all work delicious as cold brews. So support the channel by grabbing some coffee today, promo code ordering. Obviously, we have many other products that are just cold, like this one that just came out. We'll talk to you.
Are we finally catching up to the back of last night's storm? Huh? All kinds of. Every time we go into a different area, I pick up another stringer assignment because it follows your location.
What do they want you to do?
Fix
The storms?
fires and trees down and the transformer fire. How y'all get stuff?
Where's the closest bathroom before I pee my pants?
So there's the sheets up ahead?
Yeah.
Here, I think I can do that. Yes, the sheets. Yeah, I'm gonna Oh yeah. I just went back to the route. I'm sure we'll see some type of sign when there's an exit. Okay. It's gonna suck if I'm gonna have to walk all the way out to the road to record in the middle of this fucking rain.
Got a hoodie?
Yeah.
I really hope all our shit is not stolen because there's no locks on that fucking door. Because that's what Nate was, he told you too, but he told me before you. He's like, please let me know if all of our stuff is still there. Oh look, an Auntie Anne's pretzel.
That's a service plaza though. You gotta pee though, right?
Yeah, no, I really do have to pee.
Okay. Oh, you see a turkey? Big old turkey on the side of the road. Feathers all opened up and wild turkey. Sending me text messages now.
Looks like the Canadian rat bot. Infamous New York City Drake.
Exit. Well, of course. Some bitch. I mean, do you want to go to the service plaza or do you want to exit?
Big Al says,
At this point, just exit.
You're not invited to India. How does that make you feel? I feel left out, sad. It's really hounding me out, and I wish I was invited to things, and I feel like quite a loser for not being invited. And hopefully this thing will change. Yo, peace out there, Mexico. I know I should cry.
That's why it's not a problem. It's actually a mental health issue. Well, see, the thing is, if you don't know why you were able to do this, what you did. Right? You spoke sexually to what you thought was a 13-year-old girl. You brought your, I know you. No. We show you pictures of older. Oh, I can look at you with makeup, send you a picture of us younger. Wow, you do look young. You know what's going on, Lenny. This is a mental health issue, man. You can't just, well, it'll never happen again. This is not something that you just brush off. You've got to identify.
That'll catch her.
Whether you're
Pedo catcher. You done blocking me now, homie? Thank you.
You keep saying that. Did you not hear what I just said, man? If you have brought yourself to be able to do this, it is a mental health issue. This is not something that you can just like, I'm actually going to decide to never do that again. If you were able to do it, you've got a problem. You need to identify that problem, share that problem with other people that can help you fix the problem.
2 miles.
Page 20 now.
Page 20?
Hell, you should still be a virgin. Still acknowledging that she's a child. Yeah? We talked about her being weird. That's not sounding very reassuring. Same page about your age. I mean, dude, this whole time, you were worried about me. This whole time, you were never about it. Every 3 or 4 pages. Come on, I would not do anything that would hurt you.
Can you lean back for a second?
Scuffed suicide bomber from Contact? Oh, this guy? I can barely see his face, man. This screen is so fuzzy, man.
It's fucking 70 miles an hour here. We're doing 48.
This is all windy and blurry, man. It's probably one of the worst keto catches we've seen in a while. Get your shit together, Tommy.
What the fuck is going on? Why are these cars? It wasn't exiting in a mile and a half.
Tiffany says, who the fuck is ice? Close.
Damn, look at the front. Combine.
Come on, Win. How does he not know it's windy? This motherfucker makes so much money on YouTube, and you can't fucking
Not anymore. It's demonetized.
get bring us a good feed, man. If you're gonna go put all this effort into grabbing dick pics and all this shit, man, at least put some effort into fucking rebroadcasting this shit, man. What's the fucking point? Fuck, man. Just fucking stay home. Wind blew myself. That wind will fuck me shit up. Yeah, get better equipment so my content depth looks better, man. Fuck. I have standing, to be honest. I have standing. Dick pics what he's after, the money is just a bonus. That could be an angle. That could be an angle. I never thought of it that way. You know what, man? You know, we might be overlooking something here, man. Here in about 20, 30 years, we can look back at all this, and these pedo catchers will have some of the most extensive collection of dick pics ever compiled in one area. Think about it, man. Think about it. Just give it a thought.
Another very important part of the thing.
Get gas too, anyway.
Yeah, it's windy in my face.
Can you get a refund on that CashApp for New Year's? Yeah? April Fool, send more money, man. The fuck? It's been since New Year's since you sent me money. You need to send money, man. If you want to stick around here, you need to send money like almost every week. Not every fucking New Year's, man. Fuck that. Get your shit together, man. This once every New Year's shit ain't gonna work for me, man. You're gonna have to find someone else to have this relationship with if it's just gonna be 100 every New Year's, man. Fuck that. That shit's weak, man. What if you send $5 a month? That's only $60, man. June, they was scamming me, man. Yeah, no pay.
This is going to be sketchy at first. What's going to be sketchy? Say, what's that supposed to mean? Shit. I know I don't want to go first with this shit. That's what it means. What do you mean? Plus, you already got drug charges. Probably not.
Sheets. Sheets.
You ever been to Cali? California?
Here we go. Thornhill Tap House.
There's a big
Yes.
hunch that,
Get off here. Look at this.
Jesus.
Some naders came through here. And I lost signal on the bow. I'll be able to get back on. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, everything just went down.
Yeah. Sheets is right. Boy, Sheets has a bear cave.
Hopefully.
Probably Dry County.
I'll be mad. I'll be mad.
They have them here in PA.
I know. Went through that last time, right?
Yeah. What's that? Never heard of that. Type of store, you know?
Well, that looks like a classy lounge. The hole in the wall.
Y'all got enchiladas?
Thinking probably double.
Oh, good lord. I feel like I'm gonna explode.
I do have to pay though.
This reminds me of fucking Cedar Point that one time.
Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna kill the stream while we're in here doing business. Maybe
it's the first
bring,
time that somebody's been talking to me in such a manner.
may bring it back up. We'll see.
So I
School
told him,
buses here.
Oh, good lord. Oh.
I really do.
Toss that in the garbage can when you get out.
Before we even read your messages. I saw this picture right
You want anything while I'm in there?
I'm going to keep
Oh, yeah,
going
that's
in.
right.
How have the cops have not rolled up already?
Oh, good lord.
They're not done with them.
Gotta go.
All right,
This is the content. The interrogation, getting them to call people, that's like their content.
we'll be back.
That's like the
Thanks for hanging out.
quote unquote content.
you want anybody